action figure collectors and people in all walks of life. I'm Jay Cotto, the Boxing Jedi, and welcome to the Boxing and Jedi's Temple. This shit here is gonna be freestyle. I didn't write anything down for this Jedi's Temple. This is gonna be freestyle. I didn't write anything for this, and this is for the Anthony Joshua fight that I saw yesterday. I tried to bring it to you live, but of course they blocked it. So obviously we're no longer under the radar. But I just want to first of all, congratulations to Anthony Joshua. Great fight yesterday. You showed a lot of things. What's up, Ralph Unreal? What's going on, my brother? Anthony Joshua has showed a lot of things. Now, we can be cool, and everybody's entitled to their opinion. But let me just explain something to you guys out there that, what's up, Brian Hawkins? What's going on, my bro? Let me explain something to you guys out there that just are totally blinded by your own hate or have allowed other fight fans or that fighter's fight fan to have you hate this fighter. What's up, Carlos Mendoza? What's going on, my bro? So, some people out here are saying that Anthony Joshua looked like a pussy yesterday. Anthony, look, first of all, you guys are on here. You're supposed to know your boxing. So when you see what's up, Butcher's Bucket, what's going on, brother? Good evening to you. So if you know your fucking boxing, you could understand that you had two big punches in there yesterday. Number one. Number two, you had Anthony Joshua, who now has, should I say, levels and dimensions to his style now. So not only can he bang it out, my man is boxing, and he's boxing very carefully. You're goddamn right. How come what's going on, Philip Carr? How come I don't hear nobody calling Manny Pacquiao a pussy after he got knocked out by Juan Manuel Marquez, and he was fighting more cautiously and much more educated? See, that's the problem. You guys want to give guys like Tyson Fury education with the hands and then say that, Anthony Joshua's pussy for not calling out Tyson Fury. But you got to understand here, he don't need Tyson Fury. Where were you guys talking shit when Fury ducked White? It doesn't work that way. And I will have the smoke with anybody on here. We could be cool. We could be real fucking cool, son. But I'm not going to allow you to tear down one of the heavyweights that's working hard and fighting correctly and trying to bring us boxing. What the fuck has Fury done for the past couple of months except for talk shit? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Khalil? J Blues, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? You got a man who his fight style was just bum rush in, use your power, made a mistake against Andy Ruiz, got knocked the fuck out. Well, not knocked out, but they stopped the fight. And now he's boxing. So the same guys that are saying, because he didn't mention Fury, a guy who doesn't even believe in titles. This is another thing. How are you guys talking out of your assholes when your man said that the titles don't even... So what's the difference between these two guys fighting for no title? You guys sound like dickheads, and I don't give a fuck who you are. You guys sound like fucking idiots. You make no sense. You make no fucking sense. You're supposed to have AJ, who's a unified heavyweight champion. You guys wanted him to call out Tyson Fury, but yet Tyson Fury doesn't even care about the WBC he has, so he don't care for unification. So what the fuck are you guys talking about? What are you fucking Fury dick riding fans talking about? Because anybody that's actually saying, oh, AJ didn't mention Fury. Oh, what's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? Does Fury need some of AJ's thunder? Because from last time, from what I heard, especially from the shit spewing out of y'all lips, it was King Fury. And the only reason why I'm getting on Fury is because you fucking guys want to come out and say, oh, but he didn't call Fury out. Man, Fury ain't called White out. And White was a mandatory. Ah. So why don't you just shut the fuck up and give props to the man who has kept the heavyweight division alive? Get the fuck out of here. You guys make no fucking sense. Exactly, Butchers. The longer Fury waits, the larger Joshua grows in skill and maturity. Exactly. So since you guys want to come out here and say that AJ's a pussy because he didn't call Fury out, Fury's the biggest pussy for not fucking contending and defending his title against White. How about them beans? You like them fucking beans? Huh? You like them beans? You like them fucking beans? Because if you don't like them beans, bring them back to the fucking cook. I dare you. Any one of y'all. I dare you. Bring the fucking beans that I cooked for you fucking dickheads. Bring them back to the soup kitchen. Bring them back to the kitchen. And that's another, thank you, Philip. And that's another thing. He did mention Fury. He said that if Fury has the belt, that's who he wants to fight. It's all about the belts for him. So what are you guys talking about? That AJ is ducking. AJ is ducking nobody. You guys should have known. How is it that you guys were on his dick? You were on that cock saddle, son. All of you guys were on that cock saddle when it was AJ versus fucking Wilder. And now that it's AJ versus Fury, you're making stories up for Fury now? You're saying that, look, there's a boxing fan right here, Mr. Philip Carl Roberts, and others have already said, hey, you know what? We did hear him mention Fury. But for some reason, you fucking neo-Nazi fight fans, what's up, Eric Colon? What's going on, my brother? Some of you neo-boxing fight fans didn't hear those words, did you? What did you want? You wanted the whole interview to be about your man Fury? Oh, I think Fury's a good fighter. Oh, I like to suck Fury's dick. Oh, I want Fury's gloves up my ass. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. The fuck were you expecting? Now, this I will say. My money's on AJ when it goes against Fury. You know why? Do you know why? Because AJ's going to be hitting back. On top of that, AJ has more pedigree than Wilder and most of everybody that fucking Fury has fought. So let's stop this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because it only lives in the neo-boxing fight fans world where these fighters are enemies. It's only in the fucking mind of immature motherfuckers who just want to come out and say, oh, AJ's a pussy. He didn't say nothing. Fury's even a bigger pussy. And I don't care who unsubscribes or tries to make meme videos on me because I said it. He's a bigger pussy because he didn't want to take the White fight. Meanwhile, here you have a fucking veteran who was like 41 years old knocking White out. What happened, Fury? What happened? Someone else had to do your job. So what are you guys talking about? This shit where Anthony Joshua is not a good boxer. He's not elite. How come the champions that you follow don't have 3 straps? How come the champions that you follow don't put asses in seats? We could talk about Fury. Yeah, he puts asses in seats, no doubt. No doubt. And I take nothing away from Fury. But now what I do take away from Fury is the shit talking that he does about fighters that he's scared to get in the ring with. And yes, by this time, we all have to admit it. We all have to admit it. Fury was scared of White. Bottom line, we can't talk no straps because Fury don't believe in straps. He said it himself. What are we going to talk about? Money? Well, you got to talk to Eddie Hearn for that. You know what I'm saying? Butcher's Bucket said Fury should have showed up to the fight. Exactly. Thought he wasn't interested. But posts on Instagram within minutes. Exactly, Butchers. So who's the pussy here? Who's the pussy here? On top of that, y'all don't like Mayweather, and I don't like him either, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to fucking totally hate him because you know, Mayweather embraced him. What's up, Nordic? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Jay Blues? Jay Blues says AJ that fought yesterday gets whooped clean by Fury. It'll just be like the Wilder fight. He can't handle good pressure. See, that's where you're mistaken, Jay Blues. Take a good look at that fight again, young man, because I'm gonna break it down to you. Just like I said, no one said this about Manny Pacquiao except for his power's gone because he after Juan Manuel Marquez he learned his lesson. Don't you think that after Ruiz, and then the way he came back and beat Ruiz with a brilliant boxing regimen, and now was fighting a big puncher yesterday in Pulev and outclassed him? How is it that you guys don't see that? How is it that if AJ's really not good under pressure, because you're going off of the Andy Ruiz fight, one fucking fight that he lost. What about all the other pressures that he had when he was fighting? What do you do? So you're saying now that this man fought no one that put him under pressure, but yet you're saying he didn't handle pressure because it's off of that one? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I mean, you just said it right now. It'll just be like the Wilder fight. First of all, AJ does not fight nothing like Wilder. AJ has a way higher pedigree than Wilder. As a matter of a fact, I would put all belongings on AJ in that fight against Wilder. So that's a little off there. That's a little off there. So Klitschko didn't put no pressure on him. Takam didn't put no pressure on him. Really? Okay. If that's what you want to believe. If that's what you want to be. How many people here think that Anthony Joshua didn't undergo any pressure and he can't handle pressure? How many people here? And please interact, because every time I ask a question, none of you motherfuckers answer the fucking question. You know what I mean? You guys never answer the fucking question. And to tell you the truth, bro, I'm getting sick and tired of it. And I'm just gonna cut all interactions off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna fucking kill you. I'm not gonna. Brian says, Philip says, he handled pressure against Klitschko and White. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Roberts. Thank you, my brother. Brian says, Manny was blowing Marquez in the fourth fight. Yep, probably his best performance until he got knocked out against Marquez. Exactly. Butcher's Bucket says, Povetkin, one of the best pressure fighters. AJ's dealt with him. Exactly. This is what I mean. And I'm sorry, Jay Blues. I'm sorry, Johnny. I'm sorry, all of y'all. But y'all got to open your fucking eyes and stop this bullshit. Y'all sounding, you guys sound like a bunch of hating cheerleaders. Meanwhile, you got boxing fans here telling you that he handled pressure. What are you talking about? At least AJ fought and knocked out fucking White. What did Fury do? What did Fury do? Because the only reason, let's be real here, the only reason why Fury got picked for this Wilder fight was because they thought he was trash goods. Right? And what happened? That was a cherry pick gone wrong. That was a cherry pick gone wrong. Well, why do you think he don't want to fight him the third time? Not Fury, Wilder. Why do you think Wilder don't want to fight Fury the third time? But it's just talking shit about, you let this go, you let that go, you let the fight. No. Fury's right in that situation. Nordic says, Anthony Joshua looks a different animal. Exactly. Jay Blue says, bro, he started to gas in the fifth. Looked uncomfortable at. Nah, man, you're bugging out. This is what you want to see because you're a Fury fan, Jay. And it's okay. But what you seen and what everybody else here is saying, bro, you saw a fight that you adjusted to your liking. It's okay, my man. It happens. When you don't like a fighter, you look for any excuse. And if that was true that he gassed out, then why didn't he show any signs of that? But yet he finished Pulev? I don't know. Listen, I don't know where your judgment is, guys. But look at Mr. Carls. Mr. Philip Carl says, He goes, Povetkin put Joshua under loads of pressure at the start. He handled it. Exactly. And there's many more fighters that he has that Wilder didn't fight, that Fury hasn't faced. I mean, there's a lot of, okay, so you don't give a fuck about Fury, but you do hate AJ for some reason. I'm gonna get to it, Jay Blues. I'm gonna expose that, and we're gonna bring it out. You're my man. I'm gonna help you get over that. I'm gonna help you get over that. I'm not gonna force you to like AJ, but I'm going to show you why you should like AJ. You know what I mean? The worst thing you could do is not like AJ all the way to a Fury fight, and then he beat the shit out of Fury. And then you have to come clean and say, wow, I was wrong. Think about this. Think about that. Think about that, Jay. That's the worst that can happen to somebody. So we're going to get to the bottom of it sometime in the near future, my brother, because I want to know exactly why you don't like him. You know what I'm saying? Nordic says he bounces now, Anthony Joshua. Good on his toes and lateral movement. Yep. You must admit that, Jay Blues. Of course he did. But like I said, there's a reason. We're going to find out, Jay. We're going to find out, motherfucker. We're going to find out exactly why you don't like AJ. We're going to find out. Because to tell you the truth, I can tell you why I don't like Fury. Talks too much shit. And the calls out motherfuckers that, then when it's time to face the music, right? I don't like Wilder because he's racist. At the same time, he's a gimmick and he just can't fight. I didn't like Klitschko because he didn't fight his brother. You know what I'm saying? I respect him, but I really didn't like him. I don't respect Wilder in the ring. Fury, I have respect for, but he does that shit that he did to White to someone else. I'm totally gonna disrespect him. And Fury fans, let me tell you something. Until you have the right answer as to why he ain't fight White and why Eddie Hearn did what he did to White, you can't talk shit about AJ. None of you fucking Fury fans can talk shit about AJ. You can't. AJ fought White. AJ offered Wilder money and Wilder turned it down. Wilder was scared of AJ. So what gives? When I say that the only reason why Fury was picked was because they thought that he was going to be a cherry pick after being off and coming back and having those mediocre fights. Well, one fight was mediocre that went to the decision, and then the other one where he knocked him out, right? And I've defended Tyson Fury when I had to. But I'm going to have to put it like this. And just like my man Nordic Warrior says, Anthony Joshua will knock Fury the fuck out. The thing with Fury is when he gets squabbled and he's on the inside, he likes to tie up a lot. He loves to tie up a lot. You think you think with that uppercut that AJ got, bro, he's gonna look. AJ's gonna keep him on the outside to mid range. As to Tyson Fury is just gonna keep him on the outside. That's all he's gonna do. He's gonna try to bang him up on the clinch, and that's gonna be a mistake. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that Fury ain't going to get off. I'm not saying that Fury ain't going to have no chance in this fight because who knows? Maybe Fury outpoints Wilder. You know what I'm saying? That can happen too. I mean, Joshua, that can happen too. Sorry. That can happen too. I'm taking nothing away from this man. But what I am taking away from the extreme fight fans that talk this shit about AJ. Meanwhile, AJ looks way better than fucking Fury right now. AJ is the leader of the heavyweight division right now. So before I can respect a Fury, you have to respect a Joshua. You know what I mean? Nordic says, I am most balanced on this subject. No person can deny Anthony Joshua has improved a hell of a lot. Yeah, he has. This is what I'm saying. His boxing regimen now has pedigree. So he can box, as well be a pressure fighter, fight on the inside. He's got inside game. You know what I mean? And against Pulev, it's not that you're hesitant, is you got to take your time. You've got to counter big punches like that. And what's funny is that guys are calling AJ pussy, but he got caught with like 3 good clean shots trying to get on the inside on Pulev. It's just that AJ got a jaw. What's the problem here? What? We can't. We could give Tyson Fury fucking props and set, but your fucking Fury fans can't give AJ kudos. You can't do that. Then it's like I said, except for Jay Blues, because Jay Blues is not a Fury fan like that. But everyone else that's out here talking that shit, bro, you're cheerleaders. You're cheerleaders. How is it that the same motherfuckers that were complaining about the heavyweight division not having a leader and not being good, you had one for a long time now, and you're still talking shit about the men? And that's another thing, Brian. Why is it that Fury won't give Wilder a rematch? And I'm on Wilder's side on this one. Wilder gave him a rematch. Why? And he didn't have to. He didn't have to. He could have walked away with the draw, but he gave it to him. Why does Fury not want to give him that? You know why? I'll tell you why. Because Fury's comfortable. This is what Fury wanted. Fury wanted the title. He wanted to say he was on top. That title is tarnished. Okay? It's tarnished and has been tarnished for years by Wilder. Fury is doing nothing to take that tarnished look away from the WBC. On top of the WBC already being a tarnished sanctioning body. So what's left? But to say to you fight fans that love to fucking down Joshua and ride Fury, you cannot give a man props who in the heavyweight division right now is very incomplete, even with a strap. But yet here you have a complete fighter who even lost and came back and beat the guy that beat him in a much cleaner fashion. Yesterday he came back, showed the same skill, showed patience, showed range. Yeah, I saw it, Brian. That's exactly why I said it. Because of your video. Everybody go check out Brian Hawkins' video, his last video. You know what I'm saying? I had to get on here because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the same guys who say boxing ain't shit, this and that ain't this. But then everybody's happy with Anthony Joshua's performance except him, except them. That's crazy. I mean, am I lying to you guys? Does this not sound like a big contradiction? Does this not sound like big, giant fucking pussies, big, giant fucking idiots who don't know what the fuck they really want? And they go around saying, oh, boxing ain't shit. The heavyweight division sucks. But here you got AJ with 3 titles, fills up fucking seats, doing his thing, showing us more fucking dimensions in this game. And you guys are fucking mad at him. And you want to put Fury in front because he didn't talk about Fury the whole fucking match? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? How stupid can you be? How much of a child-like mind can you have when you say the heavyweight division sucks, but yet here you have a good fight yesterday. Here you have your champ, right? Oh, not my champion. All right, fine. Not your champion, but you have a champion who is fighting his mandatories. Where the fuck is Fury? Does anybody know Fury's next fight? Does anybody know Fury's next fight? Because his last fight was months ago. By now, the ending of this year, December, we should already know who he's fighting next year. Exactly, Butchers. They are extremist fans. I tell you this right now. I guarantee you by January or February, you're definitely going to hear AJ mention his next opponent. And it most likely will be a mandatory, not a voluntary. So you guys got to chill the fuck out. Give the champ his fucking credit where it's due, because he's not gimmicked either. Anthony Joshua is fighting hard. He has been. He has been. My man ain't take no coke. My man ain't fuck up his own fucking boxing career as to where he was fucking unified and had to give them all up because he didn't know how to be in life. No, it's not something different. It's the same thing. Professionalism. So Anthony Joshua right now is the head of the heavyweight division, carrying the division on his shoulders the way he's supposed to. And you guys who don't like it are going to have to eat the dick. because it is what it is. It ain't Fury. The WBC title ain't on top no more. How fucking tarnished is that? Exactly. So you got the IBF, the WBA, the WBO. That belongs to exactly the unified champion. I'll give it to Fury. Fury lost to himself. Okay? He lost to himself. Fury fucked his own career up in the beginning. I'm happy that he came back. I'm glad, but you know what? That's all said and done. That's all said and done. You fucking retards that are Fury extremists cannot continue to pump your fist in the air and say, oh, but look at the way he came back. Oh, but look at Fury. He's got the WBC. So fucking what? Got the WBC and is scared to fucking, he's having motherfuckers skipped and scared to fight White. Meanwhile, Povetkin had to come in and do this motherfucker's job. Come on, son. Come on. Tonka, stop it. Go sit down. Right? So like I said, still got love for y'all, but I got to call a spade a spade. You motherfuckers are retarded when it comes to Joshua. You guys lose your fucking boxing knowledge all of a sudden when it comes to Joshua. Get off that hate. Joshua is not Mayweather. And just because Mayweather embraced him yesterday doesn't mean you have to hate him. That's exactly where this is coming from. I don't give a fuck if you think I was going to call him Troy Mayweather. I don't give a fuck if Floyd Mayweather, you feel he's a fucking pussy, a pansy, whatever the fuck. Fine. Fine. No doubt. Because I think that way too. But he got to his place and his position the way he had to get there. He did it. I can't take nothing away from Floyd Mayweather except for he didn't fight the guys he was supposed to fight at the time that they were supposed to fight. That's it. That is all I can say. That is all that we can say. That is all that we can say. Hold on for 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys. All right? So like I said, I mean, anybody want to debate this? We can fucking debate it. You're going to wind up losing because your man ain't making the argument for you. You cannot talk shit about a man who fucking destroyed White, but yet this man was scared to fight White. Are you kidding me? One second, guys. You know what I'm saying? Nordic says, I visited Murakami and seated myself on a Monday in Tyson Fury's small cottage type pub. This was 6 weeks ago. Fury came in after a run and had a pint. Awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. And I like Fury. I don't like his extremist fans, though. And this is who I'm talking to. This is why I say, you guys cannot talk shit about Joshua, yet Joshua destroyed a man who Tyson Fury was scared to fight. Who Tyson Fury didn't come out and say, no. I don't want anybody skipping this man. I have to whoop him in the ring. So give him his opportunity. I'm Tyson Fury. There's only one Tyson Fury. Right? But he didn't. He let the shenanigans and fuckery happen to White. Right? It's funny on how there's excuses on the table of Wilder to fight opponents. There's excuses on the table of Fury to fight opponents. But there aren't any excuses on the table of Joshua. Joshua's fought them all. And if you're going to come up with the 50 million with Wilder, that's already been fucking debunked. So keep it moving with your pants up to your waistline, gentlemen. Okay? You ain't telling me shit. Nobody's telling me nothing. Nordic says Tyson in the real world is completely different. A quiet guy, smiles a lot. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I know that. And I know he's doing that because he's got a personality to upkeep. You know, he's got this, he's got that. I can understand that 100%. Like I said, I like Tyson Fury. I don't like his fucking extreme fans. And these are the people I'm talking to. You know? But I will say this to Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, Next time, don't tweet. Don't tweet. You know what you do next time? Start a live and invite Anthony Joshua on the live. Why don't you do that, pal? See, because when you just tweet after you finish, and people were hoping you were there, but if you just tweet right after the fight, that makes you look like a pussy, dude. What you should have done was tweeted, I'm going to start a live. I want Joshua on it. And that would have been dope. Right? Y'all could have been, thanks to the Fandom Collective, no doubt. Thank you, Fandom Collective. Everybody check out the Fandom Collective. Thank you for advertising this on Twitter. Thank you, my friends. Khalil says, this is the best chance for Undisputed. No more musical chairs, no more ring. Yup, ring around the roses. Exactly. Let's get this on. Exactly, Man of Steel. Exactly. That's all I'm saying. Shit. We were like, Fury, just get it on with Wilder. So, with White already, dog. But he didn't want to. He didn't want to. Nordic says, Anthony and Tyson are playing the public. They speak often on the telephone. Anthony has even been to see Tyson. This is never on the news. Oh, of course. Look, all of these fighters are friends, bro. All of these fighters are friends. All of them. As a matter of fact, Brian, there's your link. As a matter of fact, all these fighters are friends. And if they're not friends, by the end of their career down the line, they become friends. Wives know each other. Children know each other. And I'm happy that, guys aren't really, fucking mortal enemies and shit. And we don't need that. We don't need that. But what we do need is some competitiveness, which was a word that I always used to rock. Always. No doubt, Nordic. That's all we ever needed. Everybody, welcome my man Brian.
Yo, G'day.
Hawking.
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's good, brother? Go ahead, brother.
I'm good. Tell you the truth, I didn't watch much of the fight last night. I didn't pay for it.
Yeah.
The stream I had just kept pausing,
Yeah.
So I probably missed like 4 or 5 rounds of it.
Yeah.
So I just wish, I could have watched it. But, what I seen was AJ landed shots. He's using the jab, good movement on his toes. Pulev coming forward, AJ just timing him coming forward. I've barely seen Pulev land a punch.
Right. He landed 3 good shots in different rounds. Every time AJ went to go pull and come in. But AJ's battle tested. You know what I mean? He's got that jaw, so he ate him. He was able to reset.
I probably missed every time he threw a punch.
Yeah.
It seemed to,
it must have been
pause a lot, It was pausing and skipping and pausing. So, it's just a bad stream.
Yeah, you gotta use crackhead streams.
Yeah, I use crack streams, yeah. I was just bad. The internet was bad here too yesterday. It was raining a lot and
man.
Just bad timing,
No doubt. My man Mala says AJ hadn't fought in a year and Pulev was a durable heavyweight. Hopefully we will see Undisputed now. Hopefully, yes.
Yeah, that's what I want. Right. For me, Undisputed now trumps everything. I heard Eddie Hearn. He said after the fight yesterday, because wouldn't you know, my stream goes perfect right after the fight. It's over. Wouldn't you know it? I know. He said after the fight, he goes, we're going to start Monday talks with Bob Arum. And then yesterday during I think it was the Belonga fight.
Yeah.
Before the Belonga fight, Bob Arum tweeted out, we're going to start talks on Monday for Undisputed.
Nice. Well, let's see. Let's see. And you know what? You know what's funny? You know what's funny, Brian? That this will be the first fighter from Top Rank that I would not be rooting for.
Okay. Well, that's fair enough.
Yep.
That's no. That's fair enough. You're an AJ fan, right?
Well,
'Cause,
it's not. It's not only that. You know what it is. You know what it is. I watched AJ since the beginning, and I was one
Yeah,
of the
same,
first. I was one of the first guys here on YouTube telling people, keep your
same.
eye out on AJ. Keep your eye out on
Yep.
AJ, Anthony
Yeah,
Joshua. Then when he
yeah,
beat Charles Martin, that right there, I was like, okay, this guy is fighting correctly now. Then
yeah,
when he kept going up in his ranks and fighting tougher fights and showing me what he had, when he lost to Ruiz, I already understood that he was in between two other guys there. So who
yeah,
the fuck was he training for? And here's the proof in my pudding that when he fought the second time, he destroyed Ruiz. So well, not destroyed, but he outclassed Ruiz, should I say. So,
yeah,
this is what I mean when I say that Anthony Joshua to me is fighting like the guys from my era where they took their time, fought the right fights, not the right fights in money, the right fights for his pedigree.
yeah, yeah. Well, for me, I was sort of like the same with Tyson Fury.
Yeah,
Like, where I saw him very young, saw him sparring, and what I saw, I enjoyed watching.
yeah,
And then I remember his first fight. Um, I think it was in Dublin.
yeah,
You know, I didn't go to it, but I tried to get tickets. I think it was a Bernard Dunn fight. I tried to get tickets for it.
yeah,
Tickets were sold out. But uh, I remember watching and saying, "This kid will be a world champion one day."
yeah, yeah,
That's where I was coming from, and that's why I'm a fan, and I've stayed a fan of him. But you know, this is the fight I wanted to see a couple of years ago.
yeah,
AJ versus Tyson Fury.
yeah,
Before Tyson Fury, blew up. Probably around 2016. I've been calling this fight since then.
yeah.
4 years later, 5 years later, because it'd be 2021. Let's hope we can get it going on. That's the fight I think everybody wants to see.
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. I want to see it.
Yeah,
I want to see it. Butcher's Bucket says, hold on. Mala says, AJ will have his work cut out for him against Tyson. He needs to come in light to maximize stamina and look to fight aggressively on the inside using those uppercuts. Yep, band hooks. Yep, definitely. Butcher's Bucket
yeah,
says Fury needs to fight AJ ASAP. The kid is just getting better. Exactly. You know,
yeah, yeah. You can see, AJ. What I've seen of him, and I am going to go back and rewatch you know, I will go back and rewatch it.
oh, you're gonna see some things in there, bro.
The replay. Yeah.
I mean, this kid was actually. I mean, this kid was actually. He was boxing. He was boxing Pulev the fuck up, And sometimes on the inside, bro, that uppercut is always
Yeah.
an answer for any fucking fighter, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I agree. I agree with that. There, I saw a few uppercuts. How do you stop an uppercut? Straight right hand, or straight backhand,
Hmm.
or a good long jab. So, but at mid range, AJ looks dangerous. I got to admit that when he lets his hands go at mid range and he throws that left hook
Oh
and
yeah.
that uppercut, or that left hook and uppercut combination.
You know what I noticed too?
Explosive.
He's working on his explosive combo game. Because
Yeah.
in there with Pulev, right when Pulev was stepping to the medium range after he threw the jab, Pulev would throw his jab. That's when AJ would step in, throw his 4 fucking shot combos, and step right out like a thief in the night. And I was like, wow, this guy he's getting,
He's improving.
the champion. Yeah. The most humble thing that this man has said, Anthony Joshua, which I have never heard any fighter except for Manny Pacquiao say, was, I am still a prospect. I'm just a prospect that happens to be a champion. And he said that right when he beat Charles Martin. And he kept saying it all the way up to Klitschko. He says, I don't feel like I'm a pro yet, which is humble. I mean, he was really, really humble on the way he made that statement. Because he's like, look, people are calling me a pro. They're calling me the greatest ever. No. What I am, I just feel that I'm just a prospect who just happens to have a title right now.
Yeah. Well, you gotta, well, that comes also with having a short amateur career.
Right.
Like maybe he felt like he's a pro, but his experience isn't all the way there. And he needed to go through certain trials to gain that experience, and he has gone through them.
Right.
So, I think, like, if you look at a lot of these younger guys coming up and they make it to the pro game, a lot of these guys now are having long, they've been boxing since they were very, very young. So when they get to that pro game, they feel like a pro.
Right.
They've done their hard work. I think AJ at that point felt like there was a lot of hard work coming his way, and he still felt like, he still felt like there was so much he could work on.
Yeah.
To improve. So, coming from that mindset, I understand that.
Yeah.
And it's very, you're right. That is a humbling thing, but I do like AJ. I've always liked AJ. I would never come down between him and Fury. I always thought Fury style would trouble him,
Yeah.
But that's me personally. That's no disrespect to AJ or nothing. And I always thought he'd beat Wilder. I always thought AJ would beat Wilder.
AJ, listen, from what I seen yesterday, the Ruiz fight, and even way before, he would have beaten Wilder the fuck up.
Yeah, he would have. Yeah,
Wilder has no hands for the elite in that in his era, which is we know who the elites are, right?
Yeah.
Right? Now let me ask you a question. Did Wilder ever fight a Povetkin?
Nope.
Thank you. So this is exactly what I mean, right? This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna this is a good array, right? Charles Martin, okay. Klitschko, Carlos Takam, what's his name? Alexander Povetkin, Pulev, Joseph Parker.
Yeah.
Not too many people has that resume.
Yeah.
And any division, not too many people has that resume.
Yeah, they don't. Yep.
So that's a pretty good, solid, strong resume. So he deserves every bit of credit he's getting.
Yeah, definitely.
I think he's not ducked the challenge. I think people have ducked him. I think people have prolonged.
Oh yeah.
Have prolonged fighting him, and I do count Fury in that.
Yep.
So but it's a fight I wanted to see a long time ago. So I've been calling for this fight for 4 years. When after Fury beat Klitschko, I was like, let's get AJ Fury.
Yeah.
And I'm still calling for this fight. So
we'll get it. We'll get it, man. We'll get James Thornton. What's going on, my brother JT? What's going on, bro? Yeah. I agree with you, Brian. You're 100% correct, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just saying this, bro. I just wish that these fight fans who know their boxing wouldn't lose their fucking knowledge when it comes to somebody that they just dislike. Because regardless, if we're on here, we're making videos, right? And we're breaking down fights and we're breaking down fighters. We have to give, even with Mayweather, I didn't like him, but I still gave him his credit where it was supposed to be due.
Yeah.
I could say Mayweather's a fucking midget. He's a fucking asshole to people. He's this, he's that. But in ring, there's the only thing I can say is he aged guys out. Okay, that's it. Otherwise than that, the man's a defensive savant, bro. I can't take nothing away from this man.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So now it comes to the formula of Pacquiao. Pacquiao was on steroids with no proof, right? And these are the Mayweather fans. These are the other fans with no proof. This is exactly what I mean about you extreme fucking fight fans that drop videos on here, act like you know what you're saying, and then all of a sudden you lose it. All of your knowledge, you lose everything when it comes to a certain fighter that you don't like. And then you start fibbing on him. You start talking shit on him. Stop it.
Well, if we're being honest with people, a majority of boxers have taken something to enhance their performance. Of we're being honest.
Yeah.
Like throughout the years, Bernard Hopkins, one of my favorite fighters over the last, like the you can only do so much training, but at 51, he looked like he had the body of a 25-year-old.
Yeah, like
that was in shape.
I may not like Hopkins out of ring because I feel he's racist, right?
Yeah.
But in ring, he's a general, bro. I got to give him his props.
Yeah, like tell you the truth, I really there's some guys irk me outside the ring if they're good performers in the ring, I'll give them credit.
Right. Right.
And this is why I have given Deontay Wilder lack of credit because of his in-ring ability. It's never nothing to do with outside the ring antics.
Exactly.
Oh.
Like people were saying Deontay Wilder saved the heavyweight division. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. If anything, he stalled the heavyweight division. He made it softer. And
Yeah.
and he showed a lot of guys a lot of shortcuts. And this is fact.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't, then just like I asked Brian, I ask you, Wilderettes, why he fight Povetkin? Why he fight White?
Yeah.
What happened? Exactly. So don't tell me that you know what I'm saying?
I'm a big believer of that challenge there in front of you, and people saying that's going to be a tough one for you. You take that challenge. If you're a champion, you have to take it. AJ's taking those challenges. I do give him every bit of credit in the world.
Yep.
I like AJ in the ring. I think he's a fantastic fighter. I think he's improving.
Yep, me too.
I think he's got a good team around him. Rob McCracken, those guys have been around.
Right.
I give him all the credit in the world. I have criticized Tyson Fury on numerous occasions. Before I started doing YouTube, I've criticized him on opportunities he didn't take, on fights he should have taken.
Yeah.
So, I will always try to give a 100% thing of what I see, but I think stylistically, I think that's a good fight.
Yeah.
21, let's get it on.
Yeah, definitely. I hear you. Look, Nordic, the reason why I say he's racist is because, and I can understand, race baiting is a tool in boxing, but not what he did to the Puerto Rican flag. On top of that, not exactly the shit that he spoke when Jim Gray had begun his boxing journalism career, and he gave him an interview, and he came out and said, talking the same shit. Oh, there's no black faces in boxing. There's no black figures. And I'm not. People are gonna try to jerk me. And talking all that black and white segregation shit in there. Like he tried to be the first Wilder, with them politics, and this is exactly why. Then when it came to Golden Boy, where somebody mailed some racist email to someone, he didn't step up. He let that shit slide. So it's like, for me, whether it's a tool that he's using for race bait, he's still race baiting, so that makes him a racist.
Yeah. I agree. Still think he's a great fighter, though.
Oh yeah, I take nothing away from him.
Again,
Yeah.
And for me, he's the guy.
Especially when he bodied fishnets. When he bodied, De La Hoya had no business up there, but he did it.
Yeah. For me, I think his best performance I've seen, and at that point I thought he was up past it, was Kelly Pavlik.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just looked great. That I was like rolling back the years,
Yeah, and then especially when he said, I'm not gonna let no white boy beat me. What kind of shit is that? And all of a sudden you get your ass beat by a white boy.
Yeah.
Not that it matters that he's white or not, but you saying some shit like that just pointed the fact out that you got your ass beat by a white boy then.
Yeah,
right? That's how you made people look at you now. So he is a racist.
Yeah, that's true. But inside the ring I liked them. Outside the ring I really didn't give him any mind. Back then I didn't get a computer until 2012, like laptop running, so I didn't hear. I just watched the fights. Tells you.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you completely. I just got my nephew in the background, so I didn't want him to cloud you out.
No worries. No worries. What did you think of Shakur Stevenson last night?
I didn't catch that fight. I gotta catch it, but I heard it was okay.
Yeah, no, he performed well. What you expect? The one thing I think he needs to bring into his game. He tried to go for the knockout. He just ain't got the natural power.
That's what it is. Yep.
He's got all the boxing skills in the world. I think he's
got a lot of maneuvering. He's got a lot of maneuvering. He's got great footwork. He's got good targeting. He just needs power. He needs power. He does.
Because I feel like he's got the ability for a punch precision performance against someone.
He needs that. He needs that Ray Boom Boom Mancini death glove. The Ray Boom Boom Mancini death glove. Want your power up? Get it. Hell yeah, that's what he needs. The Ray
Yeah,
Mancini death glove. He needs to get that power up.
absolutely.
Otherwise than that, he's a good tactician, you know?
Yeah. Belonga first round knockout. So
Berlanga's amazing, bro. Like that's
yeah,
the Puerto Rican Tyson. He's gonna watch, I'm telling you, he's gonna get that mantra. They're gonna give it to him. They're gonna say, Berlanga's the Puerto Rican Tyson. Watch.
he mentioned the name yesterday. You might be interested in.
Who?
He mentioned Canelo Alvarez.
Oh man, listen, Berlanga, no. Berlanga,
Yeah,
listen, Berlanga, my man. I'm gonna tell you in Spanish too, because you're Puerto Rican, bro. You like me, you Boricua, right? But I'm gonna tell you in English first. Get your boxing skills up because not every fight is gonna last, is gonna end in a knockout, and not all fights are gonna end in the first round. Second, third, fourth, fifth, early, right? Which is what we're seeing here. You know who learned that real hard? Shannon the Cannon Briggs learned that real hard, right? I
yeah,
think you should sit down with Shannon the Cannon, Mike Tyson, you know, the one hit quitters, and they'll tell you, my man, you got that power already. Get your boxing pedigree up. You need to jab a little more. You need to move around. Your footwork needs to be exhibited. I mean, you need to really, really move in there. It's not always going to be that you're going to go in and you're going to attack, swing, and you're going to land that because what's going to happen is you're going to run into a counter like Pacquiao did, and you're going to have the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, stuffy, coffee, achy head knockout punch that's going to put you asleep. You know what I'm saying? Nordic says, I am impressed, Jedi. You are now distancing from some boxing agendas. I've been, Nordic. I've always been the one out here telling the truth, telling motherfuckers, yeah, you stop it. But it is what it is, man. Thank you. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. I'm just upset that you know, guys like Berlanga, right? Right, Brian? They're
yeah.
quick to praise him, right? Like if he has extremists. Oh, Berlanga's a ATG. And no, 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 no,
No,
no.
no,
Not just yet. Not with 16-0. No, no, no. When he becomes 50, right? Or 50-6 or 50-3 or something with like fucking, 40 knockouts or 48 knockouts or maybe 50-50 and whatever, then we can call him great. When he has taken on all of his mandatories, when he becomes champion, when he has taken on all of the killers in his division, if he closes a divvy, if he unifies, that's an ATG.
yeah,
Those categories. Got to fill 1, 2, 3, all, or maybe some, but you have to fill some of those out.
yeah. I think what is he now? 168.
Yeah.
I think he could possibly move up to 175. I know he just must naturally,
He's
like
got
for me.
he's got natural power. I think that he takes that power with him.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I think that I was impressed with him last night because after he hurt the what was his name again? After he hurt him, he just didn't let up. You know,
Yeah.
he knew he had him. Yeah, I was impressed. So, but for me, he just has to straighten his punches a bit
Yeah.
because when he gets excited, he swings a wee bit. So
Yeah.
and someone with a little bit of boxing experience, straight punches down the pipe.
That's all he is. He's straight down the pipe, but he's a Nolan Ryan. He
Yeah,
pitches the motherfucker straight down the pocket. But I look, my whole thing is with Berlanga is this. If you feel, because I'm no one, you're no one, we're all no one to tell him what the fuck to do. But if this is what you feel, kiddo, go ahead and do it. But just make sure that you sharpen your punches up, like Brian says. Make sure that you're not coming down the pipe a lot, because your style really is tailor made. Right now, is tailor made for Canelo.
yeah. No,
Totally tailor made for Canelo, bro. Like
I agree.
you
I
know.
think somebody at least has to be tested before they get a canal.
Hmm.
You know,
Hmm.
um, I think we put too much emphasis now on knockouts and one hit punchers and people who do the job quickly.
Yeah,
I think sometimes experience is so underrated now.
exactly. Exactly. This is why I always speak of Pacquiao in this era with the
Yeah,
welterweights. These guys have no experience. The experience should have came them fighting each other 3 more times, fighting everyone in that divvy, but they haven't done that. Pacquiao fought everyone in his divvy.
yeah.
Look at his welterweight resume, right? Then look
His
at his fight.
resume.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's fought
For
motherfuckers.
me.
But I'm gonna see it like this. I just hope that Berlanga and Canelo's made in the future. Not right now, but I hope it's made in the future. The next fight I would like to see Berlanga in. Where is he at? 160?
168, I think.
160? 160, right?
Is it 160?
Okay.
Yeah.
He's got to fight a Charlo.
Yeah.
He's got to fight. I can see him beating the shit out of both Charlos, man.
Yeah. I think he's too big at this moment for Jamel.
Yeah.
I think Jamal, right? I never this argument. I think Jamal is technically the better boxer between Jamel. I think Jamel's the tougher of the two.
Yeah. He is, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's a good tough test for him. Give him Jamal. I think Jamal Charlo and him, I think that's a good fight.
Yeah, it was.
I think he'd beat Andrade too.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not high on Andrade. I'm just, Demetrius Andrade. I'm not high on him.
Yeah. Listen, that's another thing. People love to talk shit about Demetrius Andrade, right? Listen.
Yeah.
The kid was one of the first ones out here calling the Charlos out, calling Canelo out, calling a lot of guys out. We all seen this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he fucked up by trying to renegotiate what they were going to give him. Okay, my whole argument with that to shut that down is just like everyone else is behind their fighters pulling out of fights because they're not getting the certain percentage they want and they're okay with it. What's wrong with this kid shopping around his value, right? Yeah. What's wrong with that? Even though the other guy's gonna say, "Oh, he blew it." Wait a minute, hold on. If he blew it, why is it that in your last fight, champion, you were able to shop around to see how much you could make, but this man can't do that? And all of a sudden, you're just gonna shove him in the closet or shove him out the door and say, "No, your opportunity is lost for that." No, fuck you. This is what's going on with a lot of these champions, so-called champions, and coming from PBC. You know what I'm saying? I have to say, Demetrius Andrade, it's his fault. Everything, all this backlash, everything that's coming to it's his fault. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. This man is not out here advocating for a fight. This man is not out here being a voice for himself and for the sport of boxing, and he's not issuing challenges. What I mean by issuing challenges is this man is not out here saying, "Yo, Jamal, any one of y'all, yo, Canelo, yo, Billy Saunders, any one of y'all." Yeah. The reason why you fight fans are talking shit about me is because your fighters are ducking me. Stop being pussies like them and convince them to fight. See, this is what Andrade needs to do. You've got a lot of fighters out there calling out the fight fans. This is a new trend now. And when they do that, it's what's up, Tony Boswell? What's up, OG Boogie? When they do that, it's hilarious to me on how the fight fans stay silent and their fighters stay silent once they're called out like that. Demetrius Andrade is one to call people out. He needs to start doing this, setting ground, putting this pace in where he's like, okay, you know what? I have their fighters saying, yo, my fight fans want me to fight this guy. I gotta do it. Everybody, welcome OG Boogie. What's going on, OG?
Yo, what's up, OG, man?
What's up, Brian? What's up, Mr. Hata Jedi?
Hi, how you doing? How you doing?
Me love you a long time. Me love your show a long time.
We're talking Anthony Joshua. We're talking pedigree. You know, Fury fans asshole.
That British guy that is he shave his chest.
Yeah, he manscape. He manscape. He used allspice and Dove for men.
Oh, allspice is too strong, too buku.
No, two man for him. You know, allspice is for men who have hair on chest. He have no hair on chest. It's not good. What's up, man? What's going on, guys? So listen, man. I had OG backstage yesterday when I tried to put the Joshua fight on, and fucking they cut him out too, so he couldn't fucking watch it. But did you get to see it?
Yeah, I got to see it. That shit, dude. I almost called it if he was more aggressive, but
bro, he did say the fifth round though, bro.
I said the fourth. I said the fourth.
Right, and what happened was he didn't set up his shots. He went
Ah, shit. OG, you cut out. You
Yeah.
cut out, OG.
Yeah. Well, I said, well, on my prediction league, I said the fourth, but I did put some money down on it on the 8th to 10th round stoppage.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And he's back. No doubt.
Yeah, I think the powers that be, the Democratic Party, was trying to silence me. So, like I was saying, he almost resembled like the first Ruiz fight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he blew his wad, you could say, after he knocked him down, and then he tried to like maul him, and he didn't set up any of his shots. And then he went after he knocked him down the fourth round, and he tried to go uppercut crazy instead of setting it up.
Yeah. Because he knew that Pulev couldn't catch that uppercut. He couldn't see it. So he was using what works for you best. The thing is, like you said, OG, he should have set up that shot, and he did. He did set up those uppercuts much more intelligently.
Yeah, he should have. If it was me, because he has that good combination that he'll throw the jab, throw the uppercut, and then come back with a left hook.
Yeah,
and then throw a straight right down the pipe.
Right.
He would have sat Pulev down, and probably right there and then they would have, excuse my terminology, they would have had to put the grave right there for him.
Yep. Oh yeah. They would have to put the epitaph reading. I Pulev made a mistake. Definitely, man. Yeah, bro. It's like I said, man, guys, look, let's not turn this into Maypac. Let's not turn this into, rivals, you like your fighter, I like mine. We all like our fighters. It's okay to disagree, no doubt.
Yeah.
But it is not okay to call fighters bums. It is not okay to tear fighters down, especially when they've been fighting correctly better than any other fighters. And it is not okay to take away and not to acknowledge a man who has been carrying the heavyweight division ever since he won the fucking first strap. Because Anthony Joshua winning the IBF had more eyes on him than Wilder with the WBC. And these are facts.
That's true. That's true. Like AJ got the big, right here in Ireland and the UK.
Yeah.
He got the big push very, very quickly, before he was champion.
Yeah.
So like everyone was aware of AJ and who he was here.
Yeah, because the way he was fighting, he put motherfuckers to sleep. He was like AJ, the Craftmatic King Joshua.
Yeah, but just not that there, right? Tyson Fury, or not Tyson, Deontay Wilder was knocking people out. It was the fact that it was just that he was so well marketed here that everyone knew who he was.
Yeah, and even in America too.
Yeah.
In America, listen. Wilder was talking all this shit about, nobody know him in America. Motherfucker, you're wrong. Because I was one of the first Americans out here talking about Anthony Joshua when he just got out, when he had his first pro fight. Right?
Yeah.
Second, third, fourth fight. Like, you go back, and you will see those videos. Now, these guys didn't understand that Wilder had two markets. I mean, that Joshua had two markets. He had England and he had America. Because when he would fight over there on pay-per-view, Americans were buying the fucking pay-per-views from overseas.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
And then when he came here to make his debut, what did he do to Madison Square Garden? He sold that shit out. How come Wilder can't even sell out motherfucking wherever the fuck he's from?
Is it Alabama? Is he's from
Alabama, yeah. Yeah. Like, how is that? They had to put a drape on one side of the fucking arena because those seats weren't filled in.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. AJ falls out
85
Wembley Stadium easily.
Yeah.
I look at the fighter.
Hey guys, can I go ahead.
I can mess, like I can talk shit sometimes, just to, have a fun sit down. But I look at a fighter, when I determine a fighter, at them, I'm looking at their defensive, their offensive, their attacks, and how they set up the shots, and you know, like their faults. When AJ came in against Ruiz, he thought he could come all heavy, and that it's not for him. He's more his range. I think that he needs to be at around 235, so he can still have the pop and the speed to be able to, you know, hurt somebody. You know what I mean? It don't have to be like, not everybody's Deontay Wilder, but with Deontay Wilder's flaws is that he never developed his 1-2, 1-2-3, you know, fake high, go low, you know, set up a body shot.
Wilder's a fucking burger. Give me a second. Let me address this faggot by the name of Carmen. First of all, you coming on here with the name Carmen already shows me that you're a bitch. Now you come out and you say, so the boxing Jedi comes crawling out of the woodwork. Really? Crawling out of the woodwork? You stupid gay bastard. Carmen, ma'am, have you taken a look at my video selections here? I've been missing? No, you've been sucking the LDBC's dick too much, right? And waiting for your fucking queen to come back. Then you say, you've been missing, bro. Clown, you was kicked from the LDBC. Now, if I was kicked from the LDBC, I wouldn't have anybody from England or anybody that's following me right now, right? And people would have said this a long time ago. You're the only dickhead that has said this, right? Then you also said 78 disowned you. You was kicked from the LDBC. Facts. That is not fact. As a matter of a fact, I was only cool with blood boxing. I came off 78, telling him he was fucking fake. And blood boxing tried to squash the beef between me and him. And I said, he can go fuck himself. As a matter of a fact, blood boxing was on my live a couple of days ago. So you can ask him if I was ever down with the LDBC. And also, ma'am, Carmen, you bitch, if you take a look at my video selection, everything ever since the LDBC was made, since they began, I had destroyed them. I had totally destroyed the LDBC. But as a matter of a fact, most of my videos are destroying the LDBC ever since they were fucking made. Ever since I was called a fucking spick from you fucking race baiting ass niggas. All right, Carmen? So you don't know nothing. You're a dick riding fucking bitch. And at the same time, you don't know shit about boxing. You're sucking Wilder's dick. Wilder's finished. He's never coming back. He's a fucking liar. And any faggot with the name of Carmen that comes caping for fucking a Wilder, a man who's using more excuses, is definitely a faggot. So you, ma'am, can get the fuck off my channel. Bye, bitch.
Carmen, before you take a douche.
Yeah, right? Douche yourself, bitch. Nordic says, listen, Carmen, go away. It's time to start showing respect to Jedi. I never did until last 4 weeks. Just watch the show, Carmen. POS Pigeon. He goes, sorry for videos about you, Jedi. Oh, it's all good. Don't worry about that, my brother. Don't sweat that, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't sweat that. Eventually, my work ethic shows, my personality shows, and people understand. Damn, Jedi is like your uncle or your big brother or your cousin that tells you, bro, stop being stupid. Get smart. That's how I am. I'm not going to let you walk out of the door with a snot on your nose or a stain on your pants if you're walking with me, right? Even if you're walking by yourself and I see you before you leave the door and you're looking proper, I'm going to make sure that you're proper. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to definitely make sure that you're proper. Everybody welcome motherfucking Johnny's Fight Palace. What's up, John?
Hey, what up, Johnny boy?
Give me 1 second, Jedi. Give me 1 second, brother.
What you gonna say, Johnny? AJ is a bitch.
Of course, bro. Of course, Johnny's gonna say this. We all expecting it. We're expecting it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna give him the floor. Go ahead, Johnny.
He said, give him 1 minute. He's doing something there and he'll be back.
All right, cool. Just let me know when you're ready.
No, I'm here.
Okay. So floor's all yours, my brother. Go ahead.
Well, we thought I didn't hear what you said. Like this fucking microphone be cracking up on me sometimes.
No. I said me and OG said we all know that you came here to slap AJ in the face. So go ahead and do it. You got the floor.
I mean, I can. That's not. I just came here to shoot the shit, but I can.
Go ahead, Johnny. Get him, Johnny.
Tyson Fury will knock that diva right it up cocksucker from fucking Sundance to sundown.
You see, now, but there's a difference between Johnny's rhetoric and everybody else's rhetoric, right? About the guy. Johnny knows that AJ is somebody he could fight. He just has this dislike within the sport of boxing, not outside of boxing, like everybody else fucking does with everybody else's fucking fighters. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah. Oh, peace to Jacal. What's going on, man? Jacal, what's going on, kid? He says, salute to Jedi. I love your work, man. But get this clown Johnny off. I'm subbing if he's straight. Listen. Hold on. I got this, Johnny. Hold on. Jacal, listen, bro. Listen. When you come to my channel, everybody knows this. And if you want to sub, you can go ahead and do that. But I advise you not to. You know why? Because this is a boxing community. I have been one for years, right? For years. If you follow me for years, that has brought, just like Red Glove Militant, brought everybody together. You know what I'm saying? So for me, Jaquil, if you can do me a favor, bro, you know what I'm saying? Can we keep it peace on my channel? Regardless, my man. Can we? Because I tell you right now, if he got out of hand with you, I would straighten him out, right? If I got out of hand with somebody on his channel, he would straighten me out, right? So, but Johnny's not like that. Johnny is respectful, and I understand how he gets down with y'all, how y'all get down with him, but that's over there. Over here, this is everybody's channel. This is everybody's home, Jaquil. This is your home as well, my brother. All right. So please, can we just, talk boxing, my brother? Can we?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing, Jedi, but who the fuck is Jacal and what the fuck did I do to you?
Oh no, he's a guy that he's a subscriber, a good guy that he's been with me for a long time. He's a good guy, but I guess he's just been bought into the propaganda, as to what, when everybody watches your channel and the haters that are out there, the way they talk about other uploaders. I guess he got caught up in it. But if he trusts my word, he can understand that you're a good man. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with anybody that's not good for life, right? And just because a man goes through certain things on live here or something over his family problems doesn't make him less of a man. You know what I'm saying? I do agree. Johnny could stop the other shit, but that's his business, not mine, right? Because he's a grown-ass man.
What, the boozing, you mean?
Yeah. I'm not gonna say it because you're your own man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna.
Even though I promised you that if you ever OD on this motherfucker, like if you ever fall asleep, I'll hit you with the fucking cold water syndrome, son. Well, bucket of ice water and tell you, bro, don't you ever do that shit again, bro.
Yeah.
Here, Johnny boy, I like a drink myself.
Fair enough. All right.
I like a drink myself, man. So
yeah. I haven't even been drinking like that, dog. I had a couple.
That's cool, bro. We care about you, bro. That's all it is, man. You know.
Yeah. Last time I drank was for Danny and Spence. I had a few drinks, and that was it, bro.
Yeah. No doubt.
3 months since I last had a drink.
Yeah, Brian's on a roll. Good for you, bro.
I'm on a roll. Yeah. I'm gonna get pissed Christmas Eve, Christmas Day.
No doubt, man. No doubt. What's up, Seydu? How you doing, Seydu? Welcome to everybody. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like I said, the only people you will not see on this channel are LDBC scumbags, which are guys that you guys should have a problem with if I was to ever have them on, except for Blood Boxing, because Blood Boxing, we were cool way before the LDBC was made. Yeah, he reached out to me and he made sure that he was going to check everyone from over there that had called me a spick. He was going to make sure that he was going to check everybody that had called any of my followers anything. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that man over there. I respect Johnny because Johnny, it takes a lot of balls for him to come out and say certain things that he does on his channel. So if you're criticizing him on my channel, you got to understand I'm deaf to ears on that. All right, guys? No disrespect to you, but we're not here for Johnny. All right? We're here for boxing. Now, I just want to say this. Shakur Stevenson needs power. So, Shakur, this is for you. Get your new Boom Boom Ray Mancini Death Glove. That's right. The Ray Boom Boom Mancini Death Glove. You need your power up. You want to kill a motherfucker with one shot? Get the Ray Boom Boom Mancini Death Glove. Made from marsupial pouch claws and, of course, badger nut oil. You'll be knocking the shit out of your opponents. Get the Ray Boom Boom Mancini Power Glove. That's right. At your
with
local, wherever the fuck. Yeah.
use some beaver cream from Beaver Cream Anonymous.
made by Beaver Stream.
I thought Boom Boom beat Camacho back in the day. I thought he should have got the decision on that one. Speaking of Boom Boom.
Yeah, Boom Boom. Listen, I'm mad at Boom Boom. You know why? Because look, this motherfucker should have came out of nowhere and he should have put Wilder in his place as soon as Wilder said, I want to catch a body. He should have been like, listen. Killing somebody in the ring, that's not funny. That's serious business. I had to deal with it. Duco's family went through a lot of stress. You should be saying these things. It's not that Tony Danza looking motherfucker. I'm telling you, he should have told them, bro. You can't knock motherfucker. You can't want to kill nobody in boxing, bro.
Yeah.
This is why I'm mad at Ray Boom Boom Mancini. I wanted Ray Boom Boom to come out and say, bro, you can't be saying shit like that, bro.
Boom
That's offensive.
just said, look, Deontay, I know you want to catch body and you want to bring people up and think you're the menacing heavyweight champ, but in my perspective, I had to fight up and coming hard Dooku Kim, and he gave all of it in that ring, and he died right in front of me. It's not fun. Then after that, his mom died.
Oh shit!
Did
she die after him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucked up, bro. Hold on. So the dude that he killed died, and then the dude that he killed, his mom died after him. Damn, bro. He broke her heart then. That's why she died.
No, he apologized and all that to her, but the whole thing was that it affected the whole family, and from the mother to the son. And now there's, I think, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, if he might have a sibling that may be still alive. I don't know. But
yeah, he does.
Generation, man.
No, he does. He does got a sibling, Count Dooku.
And then and then what really it up, Boom Boom was never the same. He didn't have that killer instinct after that fight.
Yeah. He got scared of his hands. He got scared of his own hands. That shit was amazing.
What's it called, though? Yeah, the thing is, Boom Boom reminds me of my dad, dog. I swear. This little fucking guy, yeah. He reminds me of my pops, bro. Just a little fucking angry motherfucker.
Hey, Johnny, did you know Boom Boom Mancini also trained under Danny Santo?
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah. Boom Boom Mancini has a second degree or third degree Jeet Kune Do black belt, and he also has Muay Thai and a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu belt.
Yo, Boogie, did you see fucking Tony Ferguson get yoked up last night, son?
Yo, motherfucking
little Oliveira's a fucking gangster, bro. He yoked up Tony.
Oliveira, see, people sleep on him because he's so lanky and shit, but in the grappling game, that motherfucker is nasty.
Nasty. Right?
Yeah.
Yoke that fucking guy, bro. He killed the boogeyman. Oliveira killed the boogeyman. He killed El Kukui.
Boogeyman.
Wow. That's crazy. He killed Baba Yaga.
Yeah, he killed El Kukui.
Damn. Motherfuckers had to fall off sometime, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing in UFC. Motherfuckers, they like Anderson Silva. I thought nobody was gonna take that motherfucker down, bro.
Yeah.
Anderson Silva should have just retired on top.
Yeah.
But the whole thing about Anderson Silva, he has too much pride, and he wants to feel that as he's getting older, he wants to test himself even more. So to me, he was like, and this is no disrespect. To me, he was trying to be like the modern day Bruce Lee.
Yup. Yeah. And now a word from China. Silva asshole. He asshole. He no retire a tie. Anderson Silva asshole for that. And now back to our regularly scheduled program. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he should have retired. He should have retired when he had the chance, when he was on top. You know what I'm saying? He was nice. You know, but that scary shit Johnny got, guys, when he split his shin, bro.
Oh, Jedi.
Yeah.
I was just gonna bring that up. When that fight happened, I was with my cousin and my uncle who passed away in Florida. We were in Sarasota where they lived, watching that fight. My cousin was like puking in his fucking mouth.
Yeah, bro.
I'm laughing. I'm like, look, dude, look. What's the matter with you? You don't want to look?
Shit, you know, that was an illegal knee block that he did because you're not supposed to block with your knee. You're only supposed to block with your shins.
Especially there. But when I was doing Boran, you know, like Thailand, you know, you can block like that.
Yeah.
You know, you're able to block with your knees. You know, it's called the scrimmage block. You're able to block. Well, your elbow is inside of your knee, and your knee is basically blocking your body when you lift it up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you're doing that block, he wasn't supposed to do that block in that ring. Like, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't supposed to do that. And when he brought his knee up, Anderson cracked it. That's like you trying to do a shin kick to the corner of a boulder.
That was back 2015, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that there because I just started working, you know, in this place.
Yeah.
And somebody in the office showed me it, you know, on their phone. So, you know, and I was like, okay, that's cool.
That's crazy. Yo, Mark Parisi Jr., what's going on, my brother?
What up, homie?
The hitman's in the house, no doubt. J Blues Radio, welcome back, my bro. No doubt. All right, listen. I got a question for you guys. It's boxing, all right? This match is coming up. Motherfuckers off COVID. So let's talk Garcia Smith here and what you think is going to happen. Personally, I think Ryan Garcia is going to get the shit beat out of him and a lesson given to him.
I'll go last.
Okay. Who's next? Go ahead.
I'll take that challenge. I'll say that Luke is going to show his weaknesses, but Ryan's quick twitches, Luke. And if Luke comes in hands up, and since Ryan's been training with Reynoso and Canelo, I know Canelo showed him a couple of body shots that he could combine into it.
Yeah.
And it's just from my perspective.
Okay. Brian?
I think that's a test of our young Ryan Garcia. I think it's the toughest fight. This is a step up fight to a guy who's really been in the ring with a lot of top fighters. Hasn't beaten him, but you know he's a solid fighter.
Right.
It's a boxing match. If Luke can keep him long range, Luke can time him. You know, I could see a late stoppage for Ryan Garcia, but I don't see him stopping Luke early if it happens. I think he gets tested in a few rounds, but Luke has the capacity to do well, but not get over the finishing line against these top guys. But it's going to be a tough fight for Ryan. I don't see an easy night. This is the fight where he gets tested.
Awesome. Johnny, the Jagoff, my man. Bro, why you put Jagoff at the end of that shit, bro?
Because all Dagos in Chicago always used to say Jagoff. like Pesci and Casino. When Scorsese was making Casino, they had Frank Collada, the dude who ratted out on Spilotro and them. Because you guys, you New York guys, you say jerk off. We say Jagoff. So
Jagoff.
You guys on the East say jerk off, and we say jag off.
Actually, Johnny, when I hanged with the Italian, we didn't say jerk off. We'll say jag off.
Jag off. They said jag off too. Well, fair enough. But Collado was like, no. You got to change that to jag off, bro. Colada just like the Scorsese. You got to change that, even though he's a rat fuck. But he was like, he's like, you got to change that to Jagoff, bro. That ain't right. But as far as Ryan and Garcia go, first of all, I'm going to get my personal bias out of the way and say that I hope Luke Campbell breaks that little fruitcake's fucking faggy face. So first of all, I'll get my personal bias out of the way, and I hope that Luke Campbell knocks his fucking uterus out of his asshole. But in all honesty, it's a good fight. It is a good fight. It's a pick'em fight. I wouldn't knock nobody picking one way or the other. Luke is by far the biggest man he's ever fought. See, that's the thing I think people are forgetting about. Everybody else Ryan's fought has only been up to here on him. You know, he's only been up to his chest. This is a big. He's fighting his first big man.
Yeah.
You know, and he's also fighting by far the most experienced guy he's ever fought. Gold medal winner. Ooh. Fought Linares, arguably won that. Gave Loma a good fight, A, B, C, and D. So he's the biggest man he's ever fought. He's the most experienced guy he's ever fought, and he's a lefty. Ooh. So I do think this is going to tell us whether Ryan is up there with the likes of Teofimo. I'm not saying I think Teofimo would murder him, Loma, but if he can compete with those guys, this is the fight that's going to tell us so. But who am I picking? I think in my personal opinion, I think he's going to get a bad reality check in this fight, bro. Right, I got Luke. If it's close, if it's 6 rounds apiece, just for argument's sake, Ryan will get the nod on the cards just because he's the bigger name. And it's in the States and not in England. So, but I don't think it's going to go to the cards. I think Luke Campbell's going to knock him out, to be honest with you. I'm calling it now.
And you know what? That sounds very interesting, and that just could happen, man. It just could, because inexperience, you know, and I got to give it to Ryan, bro. He you know, I like this step. I like this step up. This is a good step up for him. The thing is, will he step over to the next step? That's the question. You know, that's the question that's fucking with us. And personally, bro, I'm sorry. I don't have faith in the kid. I don't think so, man. It's just me, though. You know, that's just my.
I hope the bookie gives me good odds on that fight, because I swear I'm putting a nice chunk of change.
Well,
you fucking ass motherfuckers.
everything I'm hearing about it, right? Apparently, Devin Haney, if he can't get the Teofimo fight, he wants the winner of that fight.
Right.
So that's exciting. And personally, I would like to see Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney.
That would be a good fight.
Yeah, because either way, you know, either we see the rise of 2 top young talents, because I'm not really high on Devin Haney.
No.
I think he's a good boxer. There's a few things he doesn't excite me as a fighter. You know, I think he's a good boxer. I don't know, just not excited.
Yeah.
What I've seen from him so far.
Yeah.
You know.
So I ask the panel a question.
Sure. Go ahead, brother.
If Ryan Garcia get in the ring with Luke Campbell, what is the possibilities, and how would you explain his tactic to defeat Luke Campbell? And then after that one, we'll go to the opposite way. What is the technique that Luke Campbell needs to beat Ryan Garcia?
All right. Well, I'll do both, so that way we'll cut the time short, so that way you guys can go 2 at a time. For Luke has to watch the speed. He has to stay on the inside, as well as keep the young man from moving around the ring. So he has to cut the ring off and keep Ryan's back to the ropes. Land power shots, not desperate power shots, meaning, okay, land a power shot every 4 fucking combination shot, or, you know, every chance you get. No. When you see a good opening against the rope, that's where you take the power shot. As for Ryan's gonna have to keep Luke on the outside. He's gonna have to hit him with body shots from the outside, as well as turn him. As long as he gets to turn because the pressure fighter here is gonna be fucking Liam, right? So what he has to do is he has to keep Ryan has to keep Liam
Luke.
fighting backwards. Luke, my bad. He has to keep Luke fighting. He has to keep Campbell fighting backwards. He has to keep him fighting backwards. I don't think that's going to happen because I don't think Ryan Garcia has enough power to keep Campbell back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's got power, but against someone who's truly tested like Campbell, like, you know, he's fought, like you guys said, the likes of Linares, the likes of Lopez, the likes. So he's taking them shots. Now, not saying that Ryan's weak in any way, but he's inexperienced. He could land the shot that knocked out other motherfuckers on him, on Campbell, and Campbell could just walk right through it simply because the punch either wasn't angled correctly, you know, or he just didn't get that shot off. So he's going to have to start all over again. So this is what I mean. So in order for Garcia to be successful, he's got to keep Campbell going backwards, and he's got to have enough power to keep him off him whenever Campbell decides to turn the pressure up.
Yeah. Is it my turn?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, okay. For Ryan, he needs to keep his fucking hands up, first of all, and learn how to move his head, because he doesn't do either one of those things. Because his hands, especially when he's pulling back, his hands drop to his wayside. Every time he lets one of them little flurries go, his hands pull back and they're fucking down here. I would say that Ryan should sit on the outside and just not rush in, and then let off one of them flurries when Luke gets close enough in Ryan's case, and see what happens. You know, if it ain't backing Luke up, you're gonna have to fucking, you know, figure something else out. But when Luke gets close the distance, let some of them flurries go and keep your fucking hands up as far as Ryan goes. As far as Luke goes, I would say get in his chest, make it a dog fight. But Luke can box too, man. Like, Luke can box and use the left, because Ryan's right hand is real low. So use that big left southpaw fucking left hook. So, and turn it into a dog fight. Push Ryan back like Jedi said. Luke's, you know, Ryan's got to be able to push Luke back. So I think Luke needs to come forward, press him, and let them left hooks go. Let the big left hooks go, because he's a big lefty. And, you know, make it ugly. Make it a street fight.
Agreed.
That's just me, though.
Yeah. Can I put on? Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Okay, I thought you just weren't here. Okay. It's quite simple. I think Luke has to be patient. I think he has to take his time. You know, find the range early. Uses right jab. Throw the backhand combinations from the outside, stepping in, back out again. You know. And he has to time his shots to, you know, he just has to time his shots. But I would say take your time early. Take away any momentum Luke may have early, because I think Luke is the type of fighter. If he lands early, he's the type of guy I think will gain confidence. So take that confidence away from him. Get him into the deeper rounds, and then make it a dogfight.
Well said.
For Ryan Garcia, he has to push him back. He has to tuck down his chin, his hands up. He has to, from what I see for Ryan, there's a lot of tails when he throws punches.
Yeah.
He's, you know, he has to minimize that there. He has to pump fake. He has to feint a bit, right? And he just has to have this off weird timing where he can time Luke, and he has to watch out for the counter,
Right.
because Luke is a decent counter puncher.
Mm.
You know, and he just has to, in range, he just has to let his hands go, keep his head movement, get his hands back, get out of range. And when that dogfight comes to him late, he has to be ready to push back. So that's what I think.
Okay, no doubt. OG?
Yeah. They both are the same height. because I think
Go ahead, brother.
Luke Campbell is 5'10. I mean 5'11. Ryan Garcia is like 5'10 and a half, almost 5'11, something like that. So
Yeah.
in my case, obviously Ryan has the better speed. Okay. Luke Campbell, what he has is the intelligence. So I think what Brian was saying, that be patient, you set up your shots, and then once you see the fatigue kicks in before he gets a second win, then that's when you apply the pressure on him. With if you do get him his back across the ring, make sure you cut his angle so he can, when he try to escape out from that corner, he comes into your power shot to time him. With your experience in your timing. So
nice.
Yeah.
And then with Ryan Garcia, since you have the speed ability, when Luke sometimes has a tendency to throw a lazy right hand. So if I was you, if you could quarter turn as he's throwing that right hand, you know if he's coming with that left, like try to throw a 2-punch combination, quarter turn and throw a body shot from hell with your left hand, like almost like a hook uppercut.
Yeah.
And then as you dipping to your right, which is Luke's left, and he's going to whiz by you with his left as you throwing it, and he got his whole midsection wide open. And then that shoot a straight right hand and come back with a left hook.
That sounds like a good game plan there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He has, in my case, Ryan Garcia, in order to be victorious, he has to be able to utilize the speed, utilize the range in and out, because he's younger than Luke. Luke is 30 years old, while Ryan is 22, 21.
Yeah.
So you have the faster twitch muscle than him.
Yeah.
You got to utilize it. You have the basic same range. And then do not leave, like Johnny said, don't leave your head up. Cover your shit. That's what I see his faults are. But ever since I've been seeing some of his training, they've been teaching him how to keep his hand up, and he dipped a little bit and dipped to the side. So
fucking Carlos Mendoza. What's up, my bro? He said Ryan Garcia equals Amir Khan 2.0.
Yeah, here. Yeah. The one thing you say he got quicker speed, right? For me, this is speed versus timing.
Yeah.
The old fashioned in boxing. For me, Luke Campbell has proven he's got good timing on the shots. So
that's what I'm saying. You got to mask. He has to mask his speed. Like you don't like how let me give you a good example. Gary Russell Jr. did with Lomachenko. Okay, he was one constant speed. It was fast, but it was one constant speed. He didn't mix it up. You got to learn how to offset your speed. Boom. Okay. He thinks
mix up the rhythm a bit.
Yeah, makes up your rhythm. So now the person that have the experience in timing, he's like, oh shit, because now he has to set himself and wonder what the hell you're gonna throw.
Right.
It might be too late if you don't have that muscle memory.
Yeah. That's when I had fought a 20-year-old. I was about 36 at the time, bro. And I tell you right now, that motherfucker was fast, kid. You know what killed him? The experience, me cutting his speed off. And that's what's gonna happen here. So, like you said, OG, he's gonna have to learn how to utilize that speed against an older, much experienced Campbell, bro.
Yeah, it's not like Luke Campbell hasn't seen speed before. So it is. He has to mix it up. But I would advise Luke, take him to the later rounds. Put that pressure on him, box him early. Just slow him down, because for me, I think Ryan is the type of guy, if he gains confidence, He's the type of guy I think can be dangerous.
Yeah.
So I would say take him into the deeper waters, put
And
that
drown
pressure on him.
Hell yeah.
You know,
drown
just
him.
you got to neutralize. You got to neutral. I think we forget about. People always talk about attacking boxing.
Yeah.
I think one of the best skills someone can have is neutralizing somebody's weapons.
Yep.
Master Floyd Mayweather was great at it.
Yep. Oh yeah, you had a lot of guys, man. Had a lot of guys who were good at neutralizing, man.
You know,
But
Whitaker.
yeah, especially Whitaker, bro.
You know,
listen, I gotta end this live and shit, but I'm gonna come back tonight at about 8 p.m. Man, we're gonna have ourselves a free for all again. We're gonna talk about a lot of shit. I hope to see you guys there tonight, Johnny, OG, and my man Brian. I hope I see you guys.
Anderson Silva. He's too old. He's too old. Anderson Silva.
Wait, you forgot. And now a word from China. Yeah, he too old. He too old. You agree? You agree, OG?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
He's slow like molasses, you know. He's slow like the soy sauce where it's thick and you leave it out for 3 years. He
Yeah.
asshole. He asshole.
It's like last time. I had diarrhea. It was so slow down my leg.
Exactly, molasses. It's nasty. It go down like real slow motion, asshole.
yeah, guys, I gotta head.
All right, guys. One love, man. Peace to everybody that's joined us, man. I hope you guys like the show. To the guys that were on here, man. You know, thank you for joining in. If you stood and you didn't unsubscribe, you see it wasn't that bad. Thank you. I appreciate it. Give peace a chance and watch the love grow. Otherwise than that, I'm your boy Jay Cotto, telling the truth within the sport of boxing, life, and motherfucking everything in itself, man. For OG Boogie, Johnny's Fight Palace, and Brian Hawkin, I'm Jay Cotto. God bless. Stay vigilant. Peace.
Have a good